Welcome to this week's edition of Golf Tip Tuesday. This is Andrew Radford from Cotswold Downs. During the month of August, we're going to be focusing on driving range specifics, things that you can do during your lessons while you're practicing. Right, today we're going to be talking about the takeaway. I find there's quite a lot of confusion around this, especially, like I see a lot of juniors, I see quite a lot of ladies, and in their case the club is quite heavy, so often see them taking the club back first. So the confusion is what to take back when, and you're dealing with quite a lot of elements here. So basically to go through them all, the elements that you're dealing with, if I basically cock my wrist, in other words, if I hinge my wrist only but don't turn back, you can see how the club goes straight up. If I don't hinge my wrist but I turn, then the club goes inside. So it's basically a combination of the two. What you don't want, and what I often see golfers do, is they roll their wrists. So on the backswing, on the takeaway, if you roll your wrists, then the more you roll your wrist this way, the more you have to roll your wrist going back, and then you're dealing with a club on a bias. So what happens is the club face loses its face angle during the swing. In other words, it opens going back, and then the more I open it going back, if I come through, well then it's aiming that way, so I have to close it going through, and it's very difficult to control your shots doing that. So you're dealing with three elements here where you have to take it, where you have to have some wrist hinge, but you have to have some turn at the same time. That's going to keep your face angle going straight back along this line, so when my club gets to parallel to the ground, it's directly parallel to that luminous line there. But at the same time, I want my club face angle to be perpendicular to this plane going back, and then that's going to give you more club face control in your swing. So the whole thing is, when you initiate your backswing, you basically want to get that feel of the head of the club starting the swing. You don't want to take your hands back. So it's a combination of the club head going back with a little bit of shoulder turn, and then making sure that the club is in the right position at the top of your swing. If you'd like to book a lesson, please contact the details below.